With the Generation 5 movie just around the corner and plenty of clips showing the main five traversing the lands of Equestria looking to save magic from disappearing forever, naturally we'd have to wonder if there might be any pony who'd seek to stop that from happening. Given all the propaganda shown in the Earth pony town of Maritime Bay, we'd expect that fear and mistrust between the pony races could very easily lead to anger and even hate. We know that even just a single unicorn showing up caused the entire town to flee in a panic, and I am genuinely curious as to whether any pony would take advantage of that fear, stirring up a mob mentality. But in such circumstances, would any pony be considered a villain in this story? Or simply antagonists to the main five's efforts? We look at images and clips of Queen Haven, and while it's easy to see that she loves being the center of attention, it's hard to really paint her as antagonistic at this point. Same with Alpha Biddle, as he's just goading Sunny into a dance-off. But it is clear to see that a jewel shaped with Pegasus wings is sitting opposite another jewel right in front of this DDR-inspired machine. And that same winged jewel is seen with Sunny when both she and Izzy are being terrified by a winged Pomeranian. So it wouldn't be too far of a stretch for Queen Haven to declare that an Earth pony had stolen their precious treasure and incite the Pegasi to retaliate. Come to think of it, if any of the other Earth ponies, like perhaps Sprout for example, discovered that unicorns had lost their magic, it'd be fairly easy to claim that now was the time to drive them out of Equestria for good. But again, while such actions themselves may be considered villainous, would the characters behind them be villains in this case? Or would it just be a result of the culture of mistrust and paranoia they likely grew up in which led to such a mindset? I honestly like the idea of a story where it is not the characters themselves that are the villains of a story, but rather mistrust and paranoia leading to anger and hatred that is driving all of the conflict. It would make for a stronger potential lesson overall, and leave the characters who were acting antagonistic, perhaps for the first time in their lives, considering a different perspective. Plus, if there's an entire continent of ponies who have grown up with this mindset, then it could lead to a lot of potential stories in the follow-up television series. But then, what do each of you think? Do you believe that any of these characters could potentially be the villain of the story? Or is it more likely that they're the antagonists of a story based around paranoia and mistrust? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, because as always, I am Dr. Wolf, and I look forward to hearing from you.